Mike Trilak here to entertain you with the help of the Birds and Adie. So everything's done. There is a season done. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
It's time to be born, it's time to die, it's time to plant, it's time to reap.
You know, when you hear a song a million times in your life, you don't necessarily dislike the song, but sometimes it's nice to hear somebody else's spin on it. Adie, I believe it's a Christian artist. It's one of 7,777 CDs I own. Anyways, this that would be the one I've been listening to in the car today. I was also listening. I'm gonna start to make videos when I don't have to go to my second job. I know driving home from work, even if it is just talking about whatever music I listen to that day or whatever. I listened to the soundtrack to Animal House. Now, I only saw that movie once in my life. I believe I have a VHS copy of it that I acquired years ago. I was just gleaming my mother or father's, or probably both, eyes when that movie came out. I wasn't a college student in the 70s, but it was the movie was popular amongst college students, my understanding. But I liked John Belushi, but I probably, as a child, liked the Blues Brothers movie more. But anyways, apparently the fourth dimensional scene with the woman in her window getting dressed and John Belushi looking at us, the audience. Apparently the people with the money back in the day said, "You can't do that." But my guess is they only made so much money. See, the soundtrack is copyrighted in 1980, but the movie came out in like a couple of years before that. So my guess is it only made so much money initially. And then, like I said, college students and stuff. I remember myself when I was in college, the gift shop, there was they had like a small rack of clothing, including a sweater with John Belushi on the sweater. And of course, I couldn't afford to buy it, but I'd always look at it when I'd go in there. But nor did I necessarily want it, even if I could afford to buy it. But anyways, I think later on, when cable TV came out and then video rental, I think that's one of the movies that started gaining popularity and momentum. So then, by 1980, they were like, hey, we could profit off making a soundtrack from this movie. Pretty good one, too. It's got a bunch of oldies but goodies, but oldies that you don't really hear on a lot of other soundtracks. Tossing and Turning, Shamalama Ding Dong, Twisting the Night Away. I had to stop recording for a second there. There's a lot of construction going on this back way. But anyways, so there's that. What else did I listen to? Oh yeah, the soundtrack to Beverly Hills Cop, including Glenn Frey, rest in peace. Glenn Frey's gone now. With The Heat Is On, everybody remembers that one. And Patti LaBelle's got a couple of songs on this soundtrack. Boy, Patti LaBelle, she used to make music. Now she makes pies. Her pies are pretty good too. And of course, that Harold Faltermeyer track, Axel F. Anyways, another good soundtrack. And a recent find at the Goodwill, I found another Brian Setzer. CD of Stray Cat fame. He went on to do swing type stuff. This particular CD is called The Dirty Boogie. Brian Setzer. That was a pretty cool find at the Goodwill recently. Hollywood Nocturnal, that's pretty good. The Jump Jivin' song is on here. He did a cover of Sleepwalking which is on here, and they did it. He does a swing version of Rock This Town, the song he did with Stray Cats. Rock this town, rock it inside out. But I was thinking it's not too much of a stretch to turn that track into a swing number. It's really not that much of a stretch at all, musically speaking. Old El Clamito just drove by. Don't see too many of those anymore. Well, that's enough music talk. Now on to politics. So, the whole point of these indictments against Trump, it's all about timing. It's like they're trying to make the lawyers afraid to take a case. That's like old world Russia. That's what Russia did before Putin. They're trying to make it so that the lawyers are afraid to take a case. That's straight up communist BS. And what Trump said in regards to was as far as the election was no different than what Hillary said about the 2016 election. But because she's a Democrat, she can do it. Yeah, Democrats get a free pass. Liberals get a free pass. Conservatives? Oh, those deplorable Trump supporters? No, they get the book thrown at them. I love it. Trump's not taking any plea deal. And why should he? The only people who take a plea deal are people who are guilty. You're guilty, you're even partially guilty, you take a plea deal. That's the point of a plea deal. Trump's not taking a plea deal. Why should he? It's all BS. Yeah, Trump was president, and everybody's feelings got hurt. Oh, that orange man, he hurt my feelings. The orange man was president, and every day he hurt my feelings. That wicked orange man, he hurt my little feelings. Well, I'll take hurt feelings over Joey. A hurt livelihood. A hurt ability to pay your bills. Ugh. But what Trump said about the 2020 election ain't no different than what Hillary said about the 2016 election. The only difference is she's a Democrat, so she gets a free pass. She's a liberal, so she gets a free pass. BS. Alright, well, I guess that's enough ranting for this one. I got my new SD card in there now, so let's go ahead and just make videos and not worry about running out of space on the phone. But I'll end this one with a riddle that I heard from somebody working on my second job last night at the store there. This a fellow coworker was telling me this riddle. It was pretty good. He told me another one, but I recognized it from the Hobbit movie, so that one wasn't really that big of a deal. But I never heard this riddle before, so I'll tell you the riddle, and then if you think you know the answer to the riddle, you can comment down below. So the riddle goes, what is more powerful than God, more evil than the devil, and the poor have it, and the rich need it? What is it? If you know the answer, comment below. My best guess was Faith, but that wasn't it. Somebody else guessed Love, but I thought that was another good guess, but that wasn't it either. All right, Lake Parallac, thank you for your time.